And then we're going to do this today. Well, as you all know, I've quite literally been paid to do so. I've sat through 2 of these games already. Nice background music. We're now going to sit through the 3rd one. So yeah, I had almost forgotten about my displeasure of having met the acquaintance, let's say, of Nicole and her peers. Yes, that's a good word. Apart from, you know, the headmistress of the school. Well, she was kind of nice. Also had a tendency to have quite a bit of a tits out. That was rather pleasant. Apart from that, the rest was not that pleasant. In fact, it drove me rather annoyed at times, so I have a distinct feeling this will be the same here. Well, let's see, what do we have? Okay, you can't actually see that, but there's a nice little poster there. Interesting. Options. We once again have many options. To be fair, you don't really need much more. It's not like the game have the capability of enhancing or reducing its graphics. So there's that. It's not the 90s. I know it's not the 90s. That's the whole fucking problem, isn't it? But with the 90s, god damn, even I'd be young. And springy again. But I'm not. No, instead of going inside, I just click new game and have to remember how to pause game so I can randomly talk. Oh, flip phone, that's cute. A Totorola. I'm pretty sure you mean Motorola there, but actually that reminds me of a phone I once had. I mean, not in this gay fucking color scheme, but I'm pretty sure I had a phone just like this in black. Black or silver, I think. Silver. I'm pretty sure it was silver. Kinda cute. Kinda cute indeed. Oh then, actually before that I see something is flipping at me. What is flipping at me? Strategy. God damn it, strategy. What do you expect me to do about that? I shall think about it. Uh, Dip, 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 dip. Okay, that should be enough information for strategy. Which means there's a none too unfortunate tendency for him to probably show up at some point and go like, hey, I paid you to do this, so I'm not getting out of this. But at least, you know, the maker runs on emotionally unavailable white woman. That seems like a very strange source of energy, I would say. I don't know if that is going to be sustainable, but then again, you know, the amount of unavailable white woman is probably high enough, isn't it? Some of these bitches have interesting ideas of what to expect from a partner, let's say. I've heard quite a few interesting requirements for a exclusive partnership from some woman in my time. I can tell you, I look at that and go like, you know, in my case, so long as she has the right amount of holes, it doesn't look like a fucking dumpster. They're already well and truly qualified. Everything else is just a nice bonus, isn't it? Oh well. Before I, you know, manage to talk myself into a very, very deep dark hole that probably nobody will help me out of, and instead will probably happily bury me with all kinds of things. I shall click the button and then remember how to pause the game whenever I want to say something. It's nice that I can...
choice you make just to compensate for your last one.
Mm-hmm.
as if the future's never free to break the past.
Our future is kinda built on the past, you know? Kinda how that works.
Being friends with Nicole.
I didn't mention.
Teachers, pedophile counselors, white nationalists. One guy even killed his mom for me.
Hmm.
I mean, I'd kill my mom for me as much as the next guy, but geez, no matter what she did, it would just leave the people closest to me dead or traumatized. I can't promise things are gonna end any better.
That was a good scene.
But at least we can try our best. This is the flip side.
That was pleasant. A bit loud though. I have to do something about that. I remember the time Nicole was shot. Man, did I enjoy that. I actually, after we finished... Shut up, bitch. I actually imagined that after the stream was done, I actually went back and watched that particular same scene play out a few more times, just to get some personal satisfaction out of that, mind you. That was good. Absolutely deserved. That cop, that was... He was quite literally the hero that we needed. Abso-fucking-uti, there's no question there. So, one thing I'll say immediately, you know, I'm pleasantly surprised. For once, not Nicole, which means I don't have to listen to Nicole bitch and moan about killing herself without ever actually coming through and, you know, ending the night before all of us. Always kind of held that against her, mind you. But that this bitch is particularly much better from what I remember, so I'm looking forward to it now. Let's make you a little bit quieter so you don't shout into my ear while I prepare my pipe.
Percocet just makes you stronger and immune to more Percocet.
You don't say it. What kind of drugs
and a
work?
I want a cigarette and Adderall. What was I even supposed to do this week?
Get up. Oh, I have a choice to make immediately. Great. Great start. I see she too has a distinct inability to work towards her future. Now, how can I ruin this particular girl's life the easiest way? I frankly don't know. And since I don't actually know how many choices there are in this game, since I once again plan to go through all the endings, let's just make a nice little save game here. And actually, I'm gonna be quick about this. I'm gonna be smart about this and go like that one. Yes, because then I can take a little. Aha! Here's an ending guide. Only 5 endings. That's little. Well, we're gonna go through them all, and I can't be asked to remember what choices to make, so I'll just quickly take a look over there every once in a while and make sure that we get what we want, so to speak. So, okay, but we're starting with the home start. Fair enough. Actually, before we do that, okay, that kind of works. I hate having a new window now that is in the way of the other window that I would actually rather like to have there. Can I just put this? Yes, I can put this all the way to the side, can I not? Oh, thank God for that. 1, 2, 3. Can I see all of them? I barely can. Nice. Okay, home start. Fuck you. Stay at home, bitch. It's not like you have a future to build. Things to acquire, like skills, finding a job, anything. Not that I was a model citizen growing up, to be fair. But at least I didn't woke up in bed and my first thought, actually my first thought was, I need a cigarette, to be fair. Not so much about the Adderall, to be fair. I did it sometimes, you know, decided that it would be a good idea to start the day, like, you know, with a massive headache on a nice, not so cold beer, or whatever left in the next best bottle I could find, and a cigarette, which usually ends up with you throwing up. But funnily enough, if you're hangover as fuck, throwing up actually makes you feel better. So, not really advisable, but, you know, just saying. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Enjoy.
Morning, sweetheart.
Yeah, Dad, why were all the family photos with Mom shattered on the bathroom floor?
Just don't worry about it. I'll clean it up later.
Why don't you clean it up now, Dad? Before I step in it and turn into a Ripley's episode?
Okay, I'll get the vacuum.
But yeah, where's Mom?
Jessica, there's no easy way to say this.
Did Mom get kidnapped?
What? No, now don't be ridiculous.
I guess you're right. The news thinks women are worthless once they turn 30 anyway.
Jesus Christ, they're not wrong.
What?
Honey, your mother and I.
Okay, that was a good basic from the guy. Like, yeah. Shit. I mean, I actually don't agree. I've had the pleasure of quite a few 30+ women myself, so it's you know, at least he's honest about his opinions.
I are getting a divorce.
Kind of figured.
Are you positive?
Yeah, kind of figured.
No, I mean, are you sure?
Look, I don't mean to bring all this on you at once, but I think the last fight we had was pretty much the straw that broke the camel's back. She's left to go live with your grandmother until we figure out who keeps what.
Holy shit.
If you need any family counseling, we
This shit's gonna be awesome!
That's a positive take.
2 birthdays, 2 Christmases, too many excuses to get really cute emo tattoos.
Dear, I'm not sure if you should look at this as a good thing.
Yeah, you
It's not
probably
like somebody
shouldn't.
died or whatever, she's just living somewhere else.
And would you want to live with her and your grandma?
Dad, fuck no. Grandma's like the biggest bitch on earth. Besides, all my friends are here.
Well, all right, but just so you know, now that she's gone, there's gonna have to be a few changes around
You've
here.
got yourself a new woman
Changes
already.
Like what?
Since her income no longer contributes
Well,
to
it's
the
just
household,
money.
paying for your college is turning out to be a little more challenging than I predicted.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying you're gonna have to get a job if you want to continue to live here.
Dad, what the fuck?
I know. I said you wouldn't need to, but
She's the one divorcing you. Don't take it out on me.
I swear if you don't shut the fuck up, I will throw your ass out on the street!
Okay, Dad.
Yeah, that is precisely the sort of thing that should happen more often usually when you're raising a child like this, shouldn't it? At some point, you know, you just have to stop being the nice and understanding parent and go like, you know what, just shut the fuck up, listen to what I tell you, and if you don't, there's the fucking door at my house, get out. Pleasant to see somebody finally doing that. I do believe part of the problem why we have so many fucking pussies, adult pussies mind you these days, and I'm not just talking about the pleasant kind that you find on females, but the more unpleasant kind you find in the average male nowadays, in their mindset, is probably in part of the reason that nobody ever comes back to the good old-fashioned idea of, you know, maybe if you stop cuddling them all the time, and maybe if you just show them that life can be a bitch, maybe that would help. Who am I to know? Who am I to know and tell? You know.
How about I knock a tooth out every time you act like your bitch whore mother? Think I give a fuck we paid for braces?
Right, fine, I'll get a job. Shit.
Still gonna be a bitch?
No, I'll be good.
Good.
Good, because if you're not, I will smack your makeup off!
I like
Get
this
your
guy.
ass out there and find a job or your mattress is going in the backyard!
Okay, just stop yelling.
Good.
Ah,
Because the last thing we want is you ending up like your freeloading whore of a mother.
I thought she had a job. Yeah, we don't want that.
I'm sorry I yelled, sweetheart, but now that you're 18 and mom's not around anymore, the parenting's gonna be a little different from now on. Who's daddy's girl?
I am.
I mean, quite literally, you are. Ah, you know, I like this guy. After all the shit I've had to watch these motherfucking kids do in the last 2 games, seeing not just Nicole getting shot, that was already very pleasant, and rewatchable, mind you, rewatchable as fuck. Seeing her, who's also not really in the people I hold any sort of actually people that generally don't hold any likability at all to themselves, getting fed upon is rather pleasant. I hope we see more of this, I must say. I hope we will see lots of more of it. I'll give me one more second when I go here and go down here. Okay, everything is good. And we continue.
Hey, Craig. Yeah, I'd love to donate to that underprivileged youth program.
Donates to charity. How could he abuse his daughter?
It's not abuse, mind you.
And he's not bluffing?
Do you think I want to find out? I'm just gonna get my horrible job to appease him until I go to college in September.
But Ulta's not hiring, Journeys isn't hiring, not even Popeyes is hiring.
How's a restaurant where everyone looks miserable not have a huge turnover rate?
Because the recession.
What
Probably,
even
yeah.
is the recession?
I don't know, but it's a thing you can blame shit on. The recession's pretty cool, actually.
Actually, it's a good question, actually. What is the recession? Because at this point, people have blamed so many bloody things on the so-called recession. I think the line has been comfortable, actually. You'd be surprised what sort of amazing things you hear what the recession is apparently responsible for, including things that are If I were to start here, we'll never stop, and we'll probably be sitting here now while I list up nice examples of what a party is caused by recession. Things that would make your head scratch. But yeah, I think the only thing I've yet to hear is that, oh no, actually I have yet, that the recession has also caused an increase in murder. Yes, I have actually. Shit. Because apparently, if you take it long and hard enough, then apparently recession will end up in an increase in violent crime. On top of the list would be murder. I have a distinct feeling that that is a bit of an overstatement. As much of an overstatement as an elephant or maybe a whale has in size, but you get the idea.
Yeah, I'm broke because the recession.
Yeah, can't have dinner with your vegan parents. Recession.
I wish that worked on my dad.
And your dad wishes you worked. Cruel irony.
Oh, hey guys. Fancy seeing you here.
What the
Oh, it's
fuck
him again.
do you want?
Yeah, we're busy, Jeffrey.
Busy applying for jobs, I take it?
Are you stalking her?
What the? No. I saw you were running around with a bunch of application papers on my way to work is all.
Work is all.
What do you mean work? You have a job?
That's right. I got a job at the bookstore since I spent so much time reading the manga there.
Every time you talk, I really wonder how you could possibly have legal sex.
So what? After graduation, I realized that sex is kind of overrated. I'm into plenty of other stuff beyond girls and their high standards.
Is bathing a standard?
Which, to be fair, is usually the excuse you hear from people who never ever get the chance to do so. But I will admit, technically speaking, he's not wrong. It's kind of what you learn when you're growing a bit older and less, hormone adult brain state as your standard MO. You realize sex is nice, it's great, but it's not the alpha and omega, let's say. There's a bit more that you can get out of a relationship. I mean, technically speaking.
No, Jeffrey. Some girls would lower their standards if you could get them hired at the bookstore you're working at.
Yeah, sure, no.
Can do. Recession and all.
Bitch, don't lie to us.
You think I could just give you handouts because you're a girl?
Avi, the workforce is biased against women. Help us out.
Help her out. I don't want no bitch-ass job.
There are certain branches where that is absolutely not true, isn't it? You really want a job when you're an adult. I mean, strippers are pretty much exclusively female, aren't they? I mean, there are some male variants, yes. But I'm pretty sure the ratio between men and women in that particular field is still rather biased. Pretty sure same actually holds true for prostitution, doesn't it? So that it's not like the workforce is against women. It's just that you're looking in the wrong field.
You girls always pull that feminism card. Sorry, but your damsel in distress act ain't working here, tuts. Oh, I'm gonna be late, women.
Oh, fair enough.
I think all the not fucking women is turning into not liking women.
Do you think you should turn gay?
I don't think it works like that.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
Ron
no,
Top
it
is
doesn't.
next on the list. Could I turn gay working there?
You can't just magically turn gay. This isn't Degrassi.
Why are you so against turning gay?
Because if you think you turned gay, there's some weird Christian guy who thinks he can electrocute you into turning back.
Pretty much, yeah. Because, see, this is the whole point where this whole more modern take on your sexuality kind of bites itself in the ass. Because you see, at least in Germany originally, the argument was made, since you cannot actually choose your sexuality, since you're, either born straight or gay or whatever the fuck, that shouldn't be held against you. And so we allowed the gay people to marry because, well, they can't really choose their sexuality, so it became unfair to judge them. I mean, they're not good, I don't think you should force the churches to agree, because the churches are religion. Religion should be, well, and truly kept to itself. But at least from the state side, a nod was given. Then came the modern days, the 2010 plus times, and suddenly it was declared that no, you can choose your sexuality free as a fucking bird. Which totally ruins the argument that originally was used to actually, put the gays on the same level when it comes to marriage and official state-approved partnerships and the benefits that come with that. Which is a really stupid idea, isn't it? Because now you can make, of course, the counter-argument, depending on who actually gets the reins, politically speaking, to go like, yeah, they don't need those rights. They can just choose to be straight if they want these rights. If they want to be seen as married, they can. They just need to marry, someone of the opposite gender. Just like we always did. Really not a good idea, is it? And considering how the German's political sphere is evolving right now, I'm rather afraid to say we're probably not that far away from somebody making the precise claim. going off the last, you know, federal vote. Oh boy. When I think about it, let's not think about this too deep. This is going to depress me very much continuing this line of thought, isn't it?
Think that?
Yeah, but only a small number with lots of money and political power, so don't worry about it.
I would worry about it.
Let's see if I can find a goth work girlfriend.
You ever feel like this place isn't hardcore enough?
What, like all the Disney stuff?
No, it's just missing something. Like if I ran this place, the TVs would have videos of guys getting decapitated with a Hello Kitty watermark in the corner.
Yeah, that gets you in trouble.
You should apply for manager here.
Do you realize the type of people you gotta deal with working here?
What's up, bitches?
What the fuck do you want?
Fair point.
Yeah, and we don't go to school with you anymore, so you can't just come up to us.
Well, no, if anything, I could do what I want since you don't have the principal to squeal to.
This isn't school, it's real life. We'll just tell the police.
No, you won't.
How do you know?
Don't like 50% of women not even report crimes or whatever?
Yeah, so?
So if I punch you in the neck, flip a coin, bitch.
He's off to his dad's dealership.
What are you posers doing here?
You go to hot dogs
you.
alone and you're
I forgot
calling
you.
us posers?
Yeah, we're not here because we like it. I'm just trying to get a job. Do you work here?
No.
Are you sure?
I work at the Chrome Diner, not this weirdo hangout for girls who clap when they see pandas.
But if we're the only ones in here, who does work here? How'd you buy that all-time low cereal?
These all-time O's? I'm just stealing them. Why do you need a job? I thought your parents had money.
Parents are getting divorced and some other shit, but yeah, I really gotta work.
Strip club in Crystal City's hiring.
Ew,
See?
fuck that.
What's it pay?
Tips.
Yeah, ew, fuck that.
I didn't bust my ass in high school to sell my body to guys who look like Super Mario without the costume.
Yeah, we'll see. Let me know if you want to wait tables.
I can do better than waiter, right?
Bitch, you can't even wait for popcorn.
I told you I like it medium well.
But yeah, Jekka, I'm super stoked that you want to work at FYE with me.
You think I want to work?
Oh, customer, hold on. Welcome to FYE. I'm Kelly. How can I help you today?
Yeah, honey.
That's sort of, I know this particular sort of workplace. I've worked long and hard in such places as well. It drains the humanity out of you until you become nothing less and nothing more. And a machine that goes like, hello, how can I help you? Well, internally you're dead. You're literally dead. Believe you me. I can already hear it in her voice. She's dying inside. With every last workday, a little bit more until there's nothing left.
You don't have some of that mild style, do you?
I'm sorry, my old... What? Is that a band?
No, it's not a band. It's that mild. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Sir, this isn't a Popeyes, but maybe they could help you out.
Yeah, with everything but a goddamn motherfucking job.
The dumbest bitches on earth working here nowadays.
What was that all about?
Sometimes old people use retail to be recreationally angry.
Well, damn, now I...
They actually do, mind you. I've had the very close to this idea myself over the years, but sometimes feels like some people just come into a store, not because, you know, they like the store, they come to you because you have the product they want. No, they could get your product fucking everywhere, even closer to the home in some cases. They come specifically to your store because there's just one worker, 2 workers, or 3 workers more than everywhere else, and they have a better chance to get some of them and piss them off. Getting angry at them for no fucking reason. One morning I was, you know, doing the shells as you usually do in the morning, you know, stuffing them with the new good teeth and everything, just, you know, humming along, and there was next to me, so guy, and she just looked over to me and started insulting me. I'm just sitting there, it took me like fucking 30 seconds or so to go like, what the fuck? Did you just say? I'm like, what have I done to you? He's like, yeah, you're stupid. I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's like, chill. Just, you know, trying to fill the shelf. Shit. What the fuck is it you want? Not even in your way. You're clearly not wanting anything here. You're clearly rummaging around, you know, like 2 shelves above me. And to my right. What the fuck, man? But yeah, some people just go there to, you know, they live for no reason. It's amazingly fun when you think about it. To be fair, you know, some people do take that personally. I just said, I was just confused and be amused about, you know, the sheer stupidity I played there, but, well, you know, she's onto something. Smart girl. Pet. Smart girl.
Really don't want to work here.
No, it's cool. That was like once in a blue moon.
Oh, no, it's not.
What
Get
are the
worse.
rest of the customers like?
Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Did you hear the new Devin Townsend album? He's like the drummer from The Who.
Fuck no, not working here.
Well, so much for that. That didn't work out.
Oh, hello. Nicole, right?
Yeah, where's Jekka?
Jessica, right. She's just up in her room applying for jobs over the phone, but she'll only be a few more minutes.
Cool.
But, we can talk while she's busy. How you doing? How you doing today?
Yeah.
You guys got anything planned?
We're gonna go to Claire's and trick 12-year-olds into getting their eyelids pierced.
Oh,
nice.
Claire's. Yeah, I've been there a few times.
For what?
Oh, just, browsing. By the looks of things, you're using their accessories really well.
Yeah, I guess I would if I actually shopped there. Too bad I'm not some sugar-free vanilla bitch who thinks Katherine Heigl is funny.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, so where do you shop?
It's pretty indie. You probably haven't heard of it.
Try me. I used to be in that scene.
What scene?
You know, the scene.
Yeah, like I was back in the day. I actually was, mind you. Long ass fucking hair, leather jacket. Yeah, that was me. A long time ago, to be fair. Okay, though, this is... It kind of becomes harder to talk to, especially if you're starting like, yeah, no, I know shit. I'm in the inn. As soon as the age gap reaches like 10 plus years, yeah, you're not talking about the same scene, you're not talking about the same inns, and probably, quite literally, there's no chance in hell this is gonna work. That's the reason why sometimes when I have to spend, you know, time with my younger family members, I'm like, shit. And I'm like, hey, I want to play some games. I've got, you know, a nice collection of PlayStation games, and they're like, oh, PlayStation. And they're like, this is not PlayStation. I'm like, yeah, this is PlayStation. Problem is, I'm thinking of PlayStation 1 and 2, and they're thinking of PlayStation 4 and 5. Hammers home how old you are, doesn't it? Hammers home the point really well.
Sure.
No, but, yeah, Jessica never told me much about you. Especially not
Oh god,
beautiful.
we're going there, eh?
Yeah, I'm kind of perfect like that. She's probably jealous.
You know, before her mother, my last girlfriend was a brunette too, actually.
Really?
I really wouldn't go there.
That's normal to tell me.
By the way, I just got these Blue Oyster Cult tickets if you're ever interested.
Sorry, I'm not religious.
No, Blue Oyster Cult. They're a band.
Aren't most cults banned?
No, a rock band.
Oh, never heard of them.
So, who do you like?
Nobody. I'm gonna go up now.
Wait, but I don't think she's done yet.
Well, it felt like an eternity talking to you, so if this bitch doesn't have a job by now, I'm pretty sure you failed as a parent.
Nicole is still an asshole,
Okay,
isn't she?
thanks for the job. And yeah, bring your Adderall Monday.
What kind of job did you get?
Oh, Emily just got me a job waiting tables with her.
How does buying a girl's Adderall turn into employment?
Buying drugs can make you like the most connected person in town.
I guess I would know that if I
mean,
didn't
yeah.
only steal them.
Yeah, it's a great way to meet friends you'll immediately cut off once you get your life together.
Wow, working in a
Which, to be fair, never is going to happen for these bitches, because I don't see them getting their lives on track anytime soon. In fact, the first two games, anything to go by, then Nicole here has a very good chance ending up, well, somewhere between prison or that. And most of the time, she's not even lying by her own hands, despite bitching and moaning about that every other fucking chance she got. I hate teenagers. I guess technically speaking, they're now adults. Nah, not at that age. It was gonna take a few more years before they really understand how much they fucked themselves.
diner. That's like the start of a Hilary Duff movie where she finds out her dad has a blood diamond mine.
Did you just get here?
No, your dad made me wait downstairs. He kept trying to talk to me.
Oh, well, how'd that go?
How would I word this? Your dad really wants to fuck me.
What?
Pretty
No
much.
way.
Yahweh.
My dad would never do that.
Never or never want to.
But how do you know?
Why don't you just believe me?
Because I don't believe my dad would just go up to you like, let's fuck.
No, they never do it like that. I can just tell. He was way too interested.
Interested how?
He told me I'm beautiful.
What if he's just being nice?
He asked me where I shop for accessories.
He's just looking around for my birthday.
Bitch, that's 10 months from now.
All right, fine, but if that's all you have, I don't think that's enough to go off of.
Yeah.
His last girlfriend was a brunette.
His what?
He told me his last girlfriend was a brunette.
Nicole.
Yeah?
My dad wants to fuck you.
I know.
I'm gonna kill myself. Help me kill myself.
Well, that wouldn't
That's
be
not-
technically killing
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah,
now would it?
I can't go through with it alone. I'm too scared.
Work that job for a month, you'll get there.
That could very well be, actually, yes.
Yeah, so, any questions?
Can your boyfriend get ketamine too?
About the job?
Oh, don't you have to wear a uniform?
We make $2 an hour and the rest is in tips. I'm not wearing some ugly ass uniform.
Yeah, I guess we gotta look our best then.
Besides, the manager likes it. I'm pretty sure he dates a different waitress every month anyway.
Is that why he wanted a picture before hiring me?
Yeah, it's basically the Playboy Mansion with more calories.
More like the Playboy motorhome. We're not getting paid shit.
Oh, he actually gives a bonus if you wear open-toe shoes.
Fucking why?
I don't know, he's 5'4" in Turkish. You think he's gonna act normal?
I guess it's worth the bonus. And your boyfriend's just okay with all this?
Which one?
Never mind. At least I'm not a whore.
Why do you gotta work so much again?
My dad's forcing me to help out with the bills until college.
Dude, fuck your bitch-ass dad.
I know, right?
Okay, well, I gotta refill this old guy's coffee before he starts telling me how service was better in the 60s.
It probably was, actually. It most definitively probably was.
Why doesn't everyone buy CDs at the bookstore?
Because who the fuck buys CDs in general? What is it, 2004?
You don't always get locked out of your iTunes account from your ex-boyfriend hacking into it.
Wow, computer literacy is the single most weaponized thing against women.
Exactly. The CDs can't trick me into clicking on malware that calls me gay.
That's what you get for being mean to all those nerds, eh? I mean, to be fair, that's the worst they're doing to you. You're getting away pretty damn scot-free, aren't you? But hey, the point I was actually trying to make. Does it make me fucking old if I say that I still prefer to just buy CDs? I like CDs. CDs are pretty fucking awesome. Not a good point to make, is it? Yes, I'll just shut up and let the kids talk now. Yes, that's probably better.
I got the entire discography of Beanie Siegel.
So what, like 3 CDs?
Yeah, plus this cute little chemistry set in the kids section. You can make pop rocks, but shittier.
Weren't your paychecks supposed to help out your dad?
Whatever, there should be enough left over.
Or you could buy me shoes at Journeys instead.
Actually, sure. But will you be my girlfriend after?
Nope.
You were just using me the whole time. You're a whore.
Yep, I've been there before.
Why are you stalking us?
What do you mean? I work here.
He actually told you so, didn't you?
Well, fuck off.
One day, you girls won't be so lucky and are gonna have to face life how it really is.
Is getting sexually assaulted every week lucky?
Be grateful somebody even wants you in the first place.
Oh, I want to kill you.
Ring us up before I beat your before photo looking ass into dust.
Alright, fine. But wait, you don't have any books.
Why the fuck does that matter? Ring me up.
Books are the best part of this place. You can read about trains or anime or podiatry or fantasy.
Yeah, books are pretty great.
It's not fantasy. I got my own problems, dude.
Are you telling me you didn't like Harry Potter?
I mean, the whole point actually is, for a lot of books, that they're entertainment. Very old form of entertainment, and it serves the same purpose as every form of entertainment, as even this game does. It's a nice bit of escapism. So yeah, books are pretty good. Of course, you can also satisfy very specific niche things, like, if you have a desire to learn more about ships, for example, like I do from time to time. Yeah, books got you covered. In a far more nicer feeling way than just the cold hard internet does, if you ask me, but oh well.
I didn't fucking read it.
Oh dear.
Is that why you wear those stupid glasses? Because of Harry Potter?
No, baby. Harry Potter is just so relatable. How can you not like it?
Dude, bitches don't give
How the
head
fuck is it
pussy, or
relatable?
anything in it. They just care about school.
Yeah, we see why you find it relatable. No one fucks in it.
That is not the point. Just follow me to the register. Over-socialized women.
I don't know why he always wastes his time.
I wish there was something more relaxing than cigarettes.
Death.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the
it's
way,
probably
where'd you get your
relaxing.
purple jeans. I want some.
Shop in Georgetown. They were like $200.
How do you blow $200 on jeans when we're getting paid the same?
You think this is my only job?
Wow, I can barely do this job. I don't know why, but I feel like we're too pretty to work.
What do they say? If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Cool, so what do you do?
I sell cough medicine to middle schoolers and tell them it's heroin.
Fuck, now I want a side job.
You gotta get this job under control first. Manager keeps bitching about you coming in late.
You come in late with me.
Yeah, but I don't really give a shit if I get fired. New boyfriend, lots of money, bought me these pants actually.
I thought you got him with your side job money.
Nah, I just changed the subject so I'd look cool and independent.
Oh, so who's your new guy?
He's older, but not like totally lame. Like, he's actually really fucking cool for an old guy.
Is he actually rich?
I mean, I work here, so rich to me.
Yeah.
Which basically means everyone holding a stable job.
I lost count. Easily 1,000.
Cool. It sounds like he really likes you.
Because he spends money on me.
Well, it's not like men can communicate, so that's kind of all we have to go off of.
How do you say that about men after gushing over Ryan Sheckler for like 50 hours?
So
he's a man?
Ryan Sheckler's more than a man. He's a man with a gold medal at the X Games.
Still a man, though.
Anytime he comes into town, I flip out. He'll be my favorite forever and ever.
But Life of Ryan is like the worst show on TV.
No, it isn't. Anime exists.
Well, fuck you. Anime is a lot better than that shit. I can attest to that.
Got her laundry mixed up with Grimace.
Grimace? Are you keeping up with the wacky adventures of Ronald McDonald Canon 2?
What?
Yeah,
The
that
Ronald
goes over my head
McDonald
as well.
Cartoon? It was made by the same studio that gave us Rugrats and the Wild Thornberries.
Jeffrey, please don't rape any women. They've had enough.
Well, hey, I wouldn't want that to happen to any woman, provided she's not mean to people.
Wow.
What's
It's
wrong?
one of those I wouldn't even rape you arguments, but
But can I talk about something with you?
Talk about what?
there's a but in there.
About us?
There- don't think there's any.
For Kelly's party this weekend, so sure.
Okay. I just wanted to apologize and explain why things were so awkward between us in high school.
I don't think there's much explaining to do.
But now that we're graduated, I guess it won't hurt to come clean with this. I've always sort of been a secret admirer of yours.
You were not. You were a young, well, now a young man. Back then, a boy. You had one thing in your mind. That was hormones. You're not a secret admirer. You just wanted to fuck. You would have literally pretty much taken every last girl that would have shown even a shred, a tiniest morsel of interest in you. Believe you me. Yeah, you can try to romanticize this later as much as you want, but the truth will not change, will it now? It will remain as it always has been. Cold heart and pretty damn unrelenting. But yeah. I don't know why he just doesn't learn this lesson, you know. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he, at least in one of the endings, he was the one that ended school as the best, with the best grades and shit. Why doesn't he just get a fucking, further education, go to college, get himself a nice degree, and some science field, and start making endless amounts of cash? Because you'd be surprised how easy it is to get fucking bitches if you're driving around in a fucking Ferrari. There's a reason why many men use that. It's not just because, they have small penises and try to compensate. That is part of the reason why many men drive such nice cars. But there's also the reason, that is a rather proven fact, that if you showcase a certain amount of success by means of showing that you have lots of money and are willing to spend it, yeah, there are more than enough much realistic-minded women says out there that will actually very happily jump on your dick if there's a chance you will, shower them in money laughter. Just, really don't know why he just doesn't do it instead of wasting his time. Obviously, that means, if he earns more money, he could afford a nice big TV screen to watch anime on. Which is always a nice bonus, if you ask me. And those bitches who are in it for the money aren't gonna complain about your hobbies. I literally don't care. It's a win-win situation. You can actually torture some poor innocent woman into watching anime, even if she despises it. And make her tell very, very, very nice things about it. Because she wants to stay on and get your money.
Okay, well, hey, I gotta go to work now.
No, I'm serious. I like your hair and your face and some other
You like her
things
tits.
too, but
Yes,
I
yes,
don't
I know.
wanna be inappropriate.
No, go ahead and tell me while I dial 911 for an unrelated reason.
Well, if you want me to.
You shouldn't really go
I
there, should you?
always like how your jeans fit your body.
Ah, nice man, eh?
I like that your feet are really small
Hmm?
and cute.
Feet as
Say
well.
feet?
Yeah, I just like to. Oh, open-toed shoes. Are you wearing those for a special occasion?
No,
What
they're
is it
just for
with
work.
feet?
Yeah,
Ah,
I just love a cute pair of.
never understood that.
So you don't like ass or titties or any of that, just the feet?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Primarily the feet.
Oh, hey, Jekka, what's up?
Please don't get near this.
Oh, okay.
So, you ever
Bye-bye.
step on anybody with those?
With my feet? No.
Oh, well, if you need $100, I could pay you to step on me.
Step on you? Why would you pay for that?
Because he's
I
into
don't know,
that.
I just like it.
Yeah,
It
it's
feels
right
good
obvious.
to me.
$100. Fucking Jeffrey, I'm gonna be late for work.
I really don't understand this, you know. There's so many nice things about a woman, you know. Some things that make you question the sanity of humanity. When you think about it a bit deeper, but, you know, you can get a nice blowjob for $100. A tit job, you know. Titties are pretty nice. Fucking is pretty nice. Anal is pretty nice, as far as I'm concerned. Why the fuck is it always feet? I really don't get that particular point. Well, that seems to be the most common fucking thing in the world nowadays. That is, depending on what corner on the internet you look into, that apparently everyone and their mother is really into feet. I still don't really get the appeal. Probably never will. But well, it's just me, isn't it? And that just means I can have fun with all of the other parts. And again, you know, never start thinking too deeply about a blowjob. That's a scary thought. Because you see, amongst the two materials, two weapons that humans have naturally, our mouth is actually pretty damn good. Our teeth are pretty much the hardest material we produce, and you are entering one of your most sensitive organs into, well, somebody else's mouth. Yeah, if that goes wrong, you can say bye-bye to your pee-pee, can't you? Really scary. Which is the reason why you shouldn't take drugs, and then engage in sex, and then start having revelations in your mind. Makes you really scared all of a sudden. Really scary experience. Not something I would recommend. Makes you go like,
About 200.
200 to step on you?
Hey, that's a lot of money.
Provided your shoes are off, of course. We can do it in a family-sized restroom here in the mall.
Fuck, that's like twice what I'm making at work today.
Okay, fair enough. The game is like, okay, dude. I mean, I pointed out, you know, that yes, she would probably have a more stable and a more solid income as a prostitute, so I guess this is our chance to turn her into a prostitute. I'm gonna make a save game here, but I will admit, you know, if I were in her shoes, my thought process would probably also be like, you know, 200 is 200. Well, he's not really asking for that much, now I see. All things considered. Like if I were a beautiful lady, and would have to work somewhat hard at looking beautiful, but still, you know, a decent looked lady from the start, I'd probably see no problem with this particular thing. I would be like, oh, I know, if a man wants to pay me, you know, hundreds and hundreds of bucks for some schmexy times, I'd be like, okay, I mean, maybe he's even pretty good at it, so I can get some enjoyment out of it as well, and I get paid for it. It's not like that bad of a job now, does it? But oh well. Now then, 200 is indeed 200. Make some money, bitch.
Okay, fine. Where do we do it? I think Old Navy's nearby. We could try the ladies section.
Old Navy? Why there?
Because the two bitches who shop at Old Navy are either too ugly to be judgmental or no bitches at all.
I think a private restroom in the mall might be better.
Okay, let's do it in the bathroom at Crate and Barrel.
Actually, if I could suggest the ladies' room at Starbucks.
You just had that one ready.
Yeah, I've done this a few times before at the mall with other girls, and the Starbucks restroom is pretty much a foot favorite.
Why?
Oh, lots of space, pretty quiet and secluded, and the tiles are really smooth and soft so they don't rough up those cute little feet of yours.
You are strangely informed about this.
You're not gonna murder me once we're in there?
Of course not. I want to take care of your feet, not hurt them.
But the rest of me is expendable.
So yeah, come on, let's go to Starbucks.
Are you gonna buy me coffee first?
I think there's more than enough room in the budget for that.
And is that coming out of my payment, or is it coffee in addition to the 200?
For you, coffee plus the 200. I want to make sure you're taken care of since you haven't done this before.
Wow, I wish men I actually consider sexually told me that.
Who knows? Foot services are a great way to start relationships.
I don't think
Jeffrey,
so.
I wouldn't even consider you for a friendship.
But why?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look like you'd fuck your pets.
I would never.
Okay, don't worry about it. Am I gonna step on you or what?
Well, apparently.
Most amazing words a woman can say.
God damn it.
It's
Yeah,
somewhat
goddammit
ironic
indeed.
that your face and your feet are on opposite parts of your body when they're by far your cutest features.
Hey, your tits are pretty nice.
Is that supposed to turn me on? I don't get it.
No,
Ah, me neither.
maybe this will. I I think you're prettier than most of my favorite anime crushes.
That's a fucking line, you know it.
There's still literal drawings that rank ahead.
Yeah, obviously, bitch. Yeah, quite a few waifus that are far, head and shoulders above anyone I've ever seen in real life. The good part, isn't it? I do like that he's rather honest about it. He's like, yeah, you know, amongst my favorite waifus, you're ranking up pretty high there. But there's still better ones.
Out of me.
Come on, let's go to Starbucks and buy you that coffee.
The only circumstance where a white girl isn't happy to hear that.
They feel like fleshy Play-Doh.
Uh-huh.
I like a girl that takes good care of her feet. Theirs are so nice and soft.
This is uncomfortable to watch, isn't it? Yep, I'm feeling uncomfortable. You should feel uncomfortable.
Kind of like I'm not a person? Yeah, cool.
Also, would you mind if I complimented the rest of your body?
Jeffrey, no.
Okay, because from this angle, you look very sexually tall.
From the ground, pretty much everyone looks fucking tall. Actually, something that we use in movies and shit, you know? When you see a certain camera angle that shoots a character from below, it makes them seem far more big and powerful. That's quite the known trick, so, you know, that's... I don't know why I feel the need to bring this in. I don't know why I tried to prolong this particular scene. I'm not happy being here. Really not happy. I think before this game is over, I will probably start drinking. Probably heavily. I see it in my near future.
What the fuck did I just tell you?
I asked you if you'd mind, and you said no.
No, I meant no, don't do that.
Oh, sorry then.
No apology will erase this trauma.
Oh, come on, you get paid for it.
My cheeks up to these cute little toes.
It's only been like 90 seconds and I already want to kill myself.
Think about the money.
But these size 6 feet are so cute.
Size 7.
Are you sure? They feel like a size 6.
I think I'd be the expert here.
Okay, you're right.
She should know. She has to buy shoes sometimes, I'm imagining.
Okay, time's up, Jeffrey.
Just 5 more minutes before I exit the gates of heaven.
You're gonna enter the gates of hell if you don't get the fuck off my feet.
Are you done in there? We're busy.
That was unsettlingly aggressive.
Me and the community just want to enjoy feet and no one gets it.
Yeah, because you're fucking weird.
Yeah, we all talk online. Just like-minded fellas who love feet like yours.
You know, the internet also has like-minded fellas who molest kids. Is that okay too?
They have, actually, yeah.
I was just nuzzling my nose between these adorable toes.
I never understand this.
But if you'd like any more work like this, I could post a recommendation on our online forum.
What forum?
Feetme.com.
Of course.
It had to rhyme.
Yeah, I was about to say it just had to rhyme, didn't it?
God, I hope I'm not too late.
Where the fuck were you? Customers. They're already upset because we can't keep up with the lunch rush.
Sorry, yeah, I got my foot caught on a...
Bitch, no one cares about your foot.
Well, at least one person.
This is the 4th time you were late, so manager said you're fired.
What? Come on!
Take it up with him, dude.
I don't want to talk to him. He always puts his hand on my hip to console me.
Well, he can't reach your shoulder. He's 5'4".
Can you just tell him I was robbed or whatever?
I would, but I'd rather steal a 10-minute break by throwing up in the bathroom.
That sounds really good right now.
Good luck.
Christ, how am I gonna pay these bills now?
Oh, hey, didn't know you worked here? That's pretty cool. I should come here more often.
Fuck off! Die! Kill yourself!
Bit of an overreaction. I mean, you made good money today, didn't you?
I just want to call this bitch and threaten her, but why is the service down? Jessica!
Dad, I'm busy.
With what?
I'm online cramming a bunch of votes for what the new Apple Jacks flavor should be.
Internet, but no phone. Did you pay the phone bill? That became one of your responsibilities.
Like, maybe, I don't know.
Why didn't you?
Well, money's kind of tight right now.
You're still going to that job, right?
Basically.
And you're managing your income wisely? Unlike your whore fucking mother?
Well, what was that first part? A lot just happened there.
Honey, what's wrong at work? They're paying you your hours, right?
Basically, but there's a stupid tipping rule and tips are entirely subjective, so...
Whoa, now it sounds like you might be making excuses for poor performance on the job.
Okay, just fucking take their side.
See, when I was your age, even the jobs at the very bottom were taken far more seriously.
I wonder why.
To be fair, that is actually true. But also in the past, you quite often found that even the lower jobs actually paid you a living wage. which is very, very good at motivating people at doing their job. Once you introduce systems that are tip-based, for example, where your base salary is far too low to sustain yourself on, you can't always give 110%. You will have bad days, which will result in bad monthly pays, which will sever you. Well, to be fair, in her case, it's just because she's fucking stupid. Which, you know, is no excuse, but I'll give her that point for once. I don't want to be a monster. I'm willing to give her 1 point once in a while, you know.
Because back then, people cared about contributing to
Come on, that's bullshit, and you know it.
Remember those 4 months after 9/11? How together we were? That might be the last time we'll ever see this country just get along.
Dad, you were pulling Arab guys out of cabs and beating the shit out of them. How is that getting along?
We were having fun. So, okay, let me give you a few tips on how I worked at a diner back then.
Yeah, all right.
First off, work can be tough, but you need to always remember to be smiling and friendly. You never know what sort of day the customer was having, so whether it be their struggles or insecurities, meet them with kindness.
This is already way too hard.
Step 2, small talk. It's the key to opening a real connection between you and the customer. If you can open that, they'll open their wallet for tips.
No, they won't.
And lastly, the old adage, the customer's always right.
Fuck's sake, that is not the adage. And it never has been. Correctly, very correctly, it is the customer is always right in questions of style. Yes, if the customer wants to buy the most ugly hat, you'll smile along and tell them that it suits them, obviously. However, it was never meant to imply that the customer is always right. In fact, the customer is always wrong is far more often the case than you would think. Especially if what you're selling is more specialized goods, the customer will often come in and have no fucking clue. As you are the one who has the knowledge. You are the one who is willing to impart said knowledge. For some reason, the customer still will not listen to you, make horrible mistakes, ruin what they bought from you, and then come back and complain to you why it broke. Like, well, I did explain to you what you needed to do to keep your pipe working, didn't I? I even gave you a nice little flyer that I made myself that kinda, you know, sums up the base points. I take one look at this and I can see that you didn't do it. That is why it's not working. That is why its lifespan has been shrunk so much. Fucking idiots. I swear to God, all you need to do is listen.
If there's ever a point of disagreement, do what you can to make it right.
Got it. So if they say slavery should come back, just go with it?
Pretty much.
Grit your teeth and move along.
I guess we're really lucky the president doesn't work at a diner.
Truthfully, honey, I don't want to put too much pressure on you. You don't have to be perfect. Just don't end up a worthless whore like your mother.
Wow, with that reassurance, how could I fail?
He's making a good point.
We've been to this mall 10 times. I don't think you're gonna find a job here.
It's been a week. Someone had to quit, right?
You went to PacSun. Every girl wants to work there. It's like you're not even trying to get hired.
There was just one place. I got a bunch more on the list.
I guess it's just more places I can steal shit while you distract them with begging for employment.
Oh yeah, what'd you get from Circuit City?
You mean Best Buy?
Yeah, what'd you get from different colored Circuit City?
I stole a demo iPod, just ripped it off the stand.
That should go for something on eBay.
Sure. Wait, what if that's your job?
Working for eBay?
Fuck no, stealing shit and selling it on eBay.
Could that really be consistent?
Dude, totally. Your margins would be infinite because you're not paying for anything.
I don't know, that sounds like a lot of work.
Fucking everything you've applied for sounds like a lot of work. Rainforest Cafe, baby talking kids while their dad stares at your tits.
Yeah, but that's all work where I can turn my brain off. If I fuck it up, I can just get another job with no consequences.
Oh, you'd think
Oh
so.
my god, where are you applying next?
Oh, like Maytag?
I don't think I could fit a washer dryer in my back pocket. I'll be at the food court while you do that.
Yeah, good luck on your free samples rounds.
Fuck that Asian meat on a toothpick shit. I'm getting Popeyes.
Opioids and Popeyes. Now that's watching your figure.
Hey, Jekka?
Yeah, hey.
So, where do you want to go to step on me?
Before we get to that, you got the money?
Of
Yeah,
course,
they call me whore.
200 in cash, just like you said.
Alright, cool. Starbucks restroom?
Actually, I'd prefer the bathroom at Lens Crafters.
Literally, why?
Just super quaint.
Hmm.
The floor is a pretty nice tactile stick when you lift your feet off it, too.
Yeah, but I can't buy a drink at Lens Crafters now, can I?
Oh, you're right, you're right. After you. So yeah,
Well, we're back there.
amazing timing for
I guess I brought this upon myself, didn't I? So we'll have to see this off now, do we?
Oh, sorry.
But hey, I mean, now she's making stable income, so technically speaking, one life goal achieved.
So, what did your dad say to you?
He was just teasing me for being some loser who can't meet girls.
Oh yeah.
Have enough spending money to buy a prostitute, basically.
I guess he's right, though.
No way. You're meeting a girl right now, aren't you?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, I need to pay for it.
Oh, welcome strategy.
It totally counts.
To the most uncomfortable way we could have chosen.
Never really looked at it.
Why is it always feet?
Totally. So.
I swear to God. If I pay 200 to a bitch,
Oh, well,
I would expect a bit more. I at least want to see some titties. Even better, feel some titties.
Really?
Yeah, but that wasn't all of it. Just how it started.
Why?
And how did it end here?
Yeah, it's a good question.
After high school, all my friends moved away to college, so I didn't really have much else to do.
Fuck, damn it.
Having girls step on you sounds
A
like
full year streak, isn't it? Strategy. You're right. Good job, man. Good job indeed, I must say. I appreciate it, as usual. And you achieved it right at the right time, where I fulfill my latest... Not my last, no, we still have the vampire playthrough. But my latest, at least, in chronological order, promise that I made to you. And look, playing through it. That gives me despair. The amount of people that are partly into feed. I hate the internet. And I hate the fact that nowadays I can so easily hear people screaming about that. Why? There's so many better things you could do with your time. And your money. Look, she's an adult. We can talk about this. Yeah? Nice hips. There's probably something fun in the middle there. Nice titties. You can have fun with that. That's the fucking working mouth, isn't it? You can put something in there, like a dick. Two advantages. A, maybe she's good at it. B, she will have to shut up. What's not to like? But no, we go for feet. Why? I can understand so many things. I can understand people being like, yeah, asses are pretty nice. I can understand people being like, but titties, fucking awesome, aren't they? They're meant to be there. They're meant to attract men. Why? Why is it that in our own unlimited creativity, the only thing we really focus on is to go like, you know, let's invent like, oh, I don't know, a quadrillion million different positions that we can fuck each other in. But since that is not enough, apparently, we are now also going to have to find ways to turn every... literally, I'm pretty sure, if I look this up, I'll find someone who's probably trying to fuck somebody's ear or something. Humanity. Maybe we should be ended. Okay. Back into the scene. I'm gonna shut up now.
Feeling your awesome size 6 feet really replaces the void, though.
Size 7?
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't we had this already?
Like a 6.
Oh, maybe you're right.
To be fair though, she did take the lessons from her dad to heart. And for customer service, she has improved her customer service now. Not in a job that was intentionally meant for, but she did improve her customer service. You know, happy customers are repeat customers, I guess.
I'm pretty experienced in this.
Yeah, so you're always right. I just want my next client's experience
Jesus.
as you.
Oh, thanks. Can I take you to buy shoes after this?
Shoes for me? Sure.
Yeah.
Only 3 shoes.
And if I pay you an extra 20, can we hold hands while you look?
Well, you work in your way.
No.